Start!
And welcome, everybody, to Apocalypse Otaku! Woo!
We're both here!
Yeah, both here and
I
alive.
just got off work and she's feeling better, so yes.
Literally been sick for the
We're
past
both
2 weeks. Yeah, but we're both here, we're both healthy, and man, do we have a lot to talk about. We got manga DVD releases, The Masked Singer Season 5 just wrapped up about earlier this week. We finally got our winner, we had our runners-up, and of course The Masked Singer is going to return for Season 6. Man, they already got Season 6 already renewed. I'm already excited for Season 6. That means even crazier costumes, bigger celebrity names are going to be under even crazier conditions, and of course more random guesses from Ken Jeong that will be completely out of the blue and not right at all. So yeah, we got a lot. We got a lot to talk about. Of course.
But of course, what else do we have to talk about?
Just a lot of random stuff, as always. Let's see, so, yeah.
Not to mention, there's Friends reunion going on.
That's right.
But how about we start off with The Masked Singer?
Let's go!
Alright, needless to say that the winner of The Masked Singer was the Piglet!
Yep, the pig brought home the gold.
And it was revealed to be the one, the only, of 98 degrees, Nick Lachey. And the second place went to Black Swan, who was revealed to be the singer JoJo.
Not Jojo Siwa.
And third place went to Chameleon, which was revealed to be, as you had said, Wiz Khalifa.
I already knew from the get-go that Chameleon was Wiz Khalifa, and my hunch was right. I called it since I heard Chameleon rap for the first time. You go like, that's Wiz Khalifa. And no, well actually no, Robin and Nicole guessed Wiz Khalifa. They both guessed Wiz Khalifa. Literally towards the finale.
Piglet, I was like, yeah, he was in a boy band. He had to have dance moves like that. Hey, come on.
And it's funny when Cluedo Doo was revealed, Jenny had no idea that her husband was on the show the entire time. She had no clue.
Funny.
And it's funny because
that was funny last week.
It was.
Oh, that was funny. She fell out of her chair. That's how funny it was.
She lost her mind, and she literally thought that Kurudu was Akon. Thinking, you don't recognize your own husband from all the albums that he's produced since being in the Backstreet Boys?
Well, you gotta think. Cluedo wasn't even singing.
Well, not until he got revealed and he sang for the first time.
His voice.
Very true. But like when Cluedo, sang, I'm surprised Jenny didn't, catch it. Being like, you married a boy bander. How do you not recognize your husband's own singing voice?
Well, to be honest, I don't even think he sang that much. I hate to say it, but I don't think he did. I mean, I could be wrong, but, his voice was low, so I don't think he actually really sang that much.
But again, that's what a lot of singers have done. They maybe sing in a different pitch or a different range just to throw the judges off. So.
Yep.
But, But it's not the last that we'll see of the Masked Singer. We'll get to see Jenny, Robin, Ken, Nicole, and Nick Cannon, and more celebrity guest panelists for season 6 of the Masked Singer. That means more crazier costumes, more big-name celebrities, and just an all-around crazy celebrity guessing game that everybody enjoys watching. We enjoy watching it. I'm ready for season 6. Let's go.
And for those of you who are wondering, yes, Blake won again on The Voice.
That's not a surprise.
That's 2 years in a row.
Yep.
2 years in a row.
Team Blake for the win.
The singer that he had, his name is Cam. He was awesome. Blake really didn't have to do very much with him. He just sat back and let him go. He was like, you got it.
Like, this is all you, kid.
And it was. Dude sang. Or should I say, sang. He can sing.
I believe it.
Do you want to go with your manga stuff, or you want to do the birthdays first?
You know what? Let's go ahead and start off with the birthdays first, then move on to the manga. So, let's see. We are still in May, of course. So let's see. Today is what? The 30th? Right now? Yeah, today's the 30th. And it is Michaela Krantz's birthday today. I have not heard this name. I've heard of the first 3 that were before her. Laura Bailey, who was the voice of Lust from Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Toru Honda from Fruits Basket. And what other voices has she done? Oh, she's Maka Allburn from Soul Eater as well. Then Liam O'Brien's.
Oh, yeah, Laura Bailey and Liam O'Brien. They're also in Critical Role.
Yeah. The Dungeons and Dragons Switch show.
The D&D Dungeon.
Yeah, Still going strong with those guys. And then, yes.
Michaela Krantz.
Yeah, Michaela Krantz is her name.
I feel like I've heard that name before. I'm not sure.
Here, let's look up this lovely lady's credentials. Let's see. starred in Overlord, Show by Rock Short, Snow White with the red hair. What other ones? I've only seen maybe one of these titles stuck out to me. Show by Rock stuck out to me. Overlord. What other ones has she done? Seraph of the End, Vampire Rain, heard of that one. High School DxD Born, seen that one. Oh, she was in Yuna of the Dawn. Okay. Fairy Tail. Oh, and she was in One Piece.
Very much.
No, she hasn't been. Her last known voice acting work was like in 2016. That is the latest work that she has done.
I'm sure she's been doing very good, so
Yeah.
for her to keep, being around and stuff, she's got to be doing good.
Yeah, very true. So happy birthday to you, Michaela. And of course, yesterday was Erica Lindbeck's birthday. For those of us who don't know about Erica, she's an amazing voice actress. And of course, she has a YouTube channel with Mela Lee, Lindbeck and Lee. I wish they would bring that back. They did so good together.
Bring back what?
They did a little YouTube show. It was Erica Lindbeck and then Mela Lee, and they were Lindbeck and Lee, and they would have voice actors like come in and just do funny skits and stuff. Dick was on it at one time, and I think Todd Habercorn was on there, and Bryce Papenbrook. A couple other voice actors would come in and chat with them and stuff, and it'd be very fun. Wish they would bring that back. Do that concept again. That was nice. You'll have to do your homework, Sharon, look that up. Let's see.
Did you tell people last week how much you loved
Love what?
the Mugen Train?
Yes! Yes, I did! I said last week that me and Char went to go see Demon Slayer Kitetsu no Yaiba Mugen Train. Holy cow! That movie was amazing. 10 out of 10. That's what I would rate it. It had action, comedy, and oh my gosh, one of probably the most tear-jerking scenes I have ever seen. Ever.
And it just, oh my gosh. There were at least one or two scenes where it was just
It
sad.
got so emotional, and I'm getting teary-eyed just thinking about it. I'm thinking, no, don't you dare cry. No. Just saying, if you guys have not seen Mugen Train, you guys missed out.
Want to see it, it's worth it to go see it in a movie theater. It truly is. We had to pay, I think, what, $11.99 a ticket?
Yeah, $11.99 a ticket.
But it was so worth it.
It was.
And there wasn't that many people in the movie theater, but
Plus,
it was the experience.
Yeah, plus also, that movie deserved its rated R rating for a reason. There was so much action-packed gore. Yeah, it deserved that rated R rating for a reason. And it was just amazing from start to finish. Kid you not.
Yeah.
We've seen it, and if we had the opportunity to go see it again, we probably would. I know I would see it again if I'm given the chance. I would go see it again.
In a heartbeat.
I would see it. Yeah, I would see Mugen Train again. Definitely would see it again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Mugen Train.
You want to go see Mugen Train again?
Heck
Sure
yeah!
thing, I'm there.
Heck yeah, I would see it. But yeah, Mugen Train.
I am there.
Mugen Train, definitely one of the best animes that you'll probably see this year, if none are being released at the moment. But yeah, Mugen Train, definitely a movie that you should see.
Because we were all in, the pandemic funk.
Maybe.
Or if it's because it truly is a great show. But in my opinion, I think it just truly is a great show.
It is.
I mean, hands down.
Definitely. Definitely hands down.
People may say something else, but me, personally, I think it's just a great show.
It is a great show. Definitely a great show. Still waiting on season 2. Come on. We need season 2. We need to figure out if Tanjiro helps Nezuko goes back to human. Come on. We're waiting patiently.
What are you talking about?
For Demon Slayer to get a second season.
Oh, the second season?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the 6th season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventures.
Yeah, me too.
They are working on that one. And I, for one, cannot wait to see, finally, a female playing JoJo.
Yes! Bring on the female Joestar line. Yes. Real excited. Yes. Jolin Kujo. Jolin Kujo is her name.
It's Jotaro Kujo's daughter. God, that is so hard to get out.
Jotaro Kujo's daughter. That's a mouthful, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, yes. And now apparently, when they did Stardust Crusaders, he was a teenager. Jotaro Kujo. But when they did Diamond is Unbreakable, he was in his 20s, about 28. So now that his daughter is about his age, so when he was with Stardust Crusaders, he's in his 30s, about 35, 38.
Sounds like Jotaro had a bit of a fling during Stardust Crusaders in his 20s. What is up with the Joestar men getting women knocked up? What is up with that? Yeah, seriously, what is up with the Joestar men just knocking up women and then leaving them?
Wow.
Yeah. One and done. Yep, one and done. Move on.
Moving right along.
Yeah, moving right along. And now we're gonna go ahead with the manga releases. Holy cow, there is a lot heading into literally this coming week. And there is a lot. Especially for the first. Jesus Christ. As always. My goodness. So strap in, kids. It's about to be a long one. And no sleeping, Shark. You're starting to yawn. Alright, so for tomorrow, we got 3 Blu-ray releases for the UK. We got Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Ultimate Edition Blu-ray. And then One Cut of the Dead Hollywood Edition Blu-ray. Huh. One Cut of the Dead Hollywood. Huh. Sounds like a good show there. Then for the 1st, holy cow, there is a lot of manga here in the US on the 1st, on Tuesday. By the way, those were releases for tomorrow, for Monday. The 3 Blu-ray DVD releases for the UK. Now moving on to the manga release for the US. So this is going to be a lot. A Certain Magical Index, Volume 23. A Witch's Love at the End of the World, Volume 3. Adachi and Shimamura, Volume 5. as Miss Beelzebub Likes, Volume 12. Chainsaw Man, Volume 5. Demon Slayer Kentetsu no Yaiba, Volume 22. Dragon Ball Super, Volume 13. Yeah. Happy Sugar Life, Volume 9. High School Prodigies Have It Easy Even in Another World, Volume 10. And then they got another one, High School Prodigies Have It Easy Even in Another World, Volume 4, which is a light novel. And then Haruto Jima, My Hero 10. If the RPG world had social media, Volume 1. That's funny. That'd be very awkward.
I didn't even hear.
You didn't hear any of that?
No.
I can't bring my mic any closer, so that's a tough one. You'll hear it back later on the playback anyway. Let's see.
Don't worry.
Yeah, you will. If which, then which? Volume 2. So it's the word which, and then the words, then like which one or which way, okay? I Am Great Priestess in Hafta, Volume 9. I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level, Volume 6. Denjutsu Kaisen, Volume 10. Monthly Girl, Nozaki-kun, Volume 12. My Hero Academia, Volume 28. New Game, Volume 11. One Piece, Anubis Edition, Volume 31. One Punch Man, Volume 22. Overlord, Volume 13. You can either get the light novel or the manga. Peter Grill and the Philosopher's Time, Volume 5. Oh, excuse me. Reincarnated as a Sword, Volume 6. Rent a Girlfriend, 6 and 7. Roll Over and Die. I will fight for an ordinary life with my love and cursed sword, Volume 3.
Did you just say roll over and die?
That's the name of the manga title. Roll Over and Die.
Oh.
That is the name of the title. Roll Over and Die. I will fight
There's
for...
some people I'd like to say that to, but yeah, I don't.
We all want to say that to someone that we can't stand. Let's see. Sacrificial Princess and the King of Beasts, Volume 13. Seraph of the End, Volume 21. Shibuya Goldfish, Volume 9. Shikimaru's Not Just a Cutie, 5. Showman Simple. I was abducted by an elite all-girls school as a simple commoner, Volume 15. Imagine that happening. That would be awful. Spy Family, Volume 5. Star-Crossed. I said crust. I must be hungry if I said crust. Star-Crossed, 3. Strike the Blood, Volume 18. Sweat and Soap, 6. Nope. Can't do it. Taiken and Hana, Volume 17. TZ Master Tagaki-san, Volume 11. The Devil is a Part-Timer, Volume 19. The Heroic Legend of Aslan, Volume 14. The Royal Tutor, Volume 15. Oh, that was a great series. The Summer of You, My Summer of You, Volume 1. The Surprise of Haruhi Suzumiya, light novel. The Tale of the Outcast, Volume 1. The White Cat's Revenge as plotted from the Dragon King's lap, Volume 3. We all knew cats were evil. Well, some of us more than others. Toilet Bound.
Cats?
Yeah.
Are evil? Yes, they are.
Yes. But you have a cat.
No, I don't have a cat. My brothers have cats.
Oh.
I have a dog.
Oh.
There's a difference in that one.
Yeah. Third. Toilet Bound Hanago-kun Volume 9. Tri-Age X Volume 21. Twin Star Exorcist Volume 22. Vampire Night Memories Volume 6. Wave, listen to me.
What's going on?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I know, right?
And there's so much I've missed.
You missed a lot.
Oh, I'm gonna have to start buying it.
Yeah.
I think the last one I got was Volume 10.
Oh. Well, now you gotta get Volume 6 now.
No, I mean Volume 10 of the first season.
Oh.
Well, technically it'd be of the third season.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be technical about it, because it was after they left Cross Academy. Yeah. That's when I started like skimming it, and I'm like, it's just getting boring.
Boring.
So that's when I stopped reading it, but I kept buying them. So
Yeah.
I guess in hopes that I would start reading them again.
Who knows? Let's see. Listen to me. We Never Learn, Volume 16. With a dog and a cat, every day is fun, Volume 4. True. Yakuza Lover, Volume 1. And finally, to round it out for the 1st of June, Yuna of the Dawn, Volume 30. So the manga is still going on, but yet we don't get a second season. What?
That's the same thing with Vampire Night. The anime's over, but the manga still keeps going.
Yeah. That's the same thing for One Piece, but here's the thing. One Piece, the manga's still going, and so is the anime. There are like 300 plus episodes right now. That makes no sense.
Well, that's the same thing with Bleach. The manga, I think, is over with. But I think by popular demand, he's bringing it back to finish up.
Right.
Hopefully to finish up. You know, the title. Finish up the manga.
Yeah. Finish up the manga and wrap it up. Ooh. We got some releases for Australia for the 2nd. And they're all DVDs and Blu-rays. Fun!
Because from what I've heard, he's supposed to get married to Otahime.
Yeah, and they're supposed to have a kid. I'm sure a lot of people that ship Rukia and Ichigo are pretty disappointed.
Yeah, that would disappoint a lot of the people who want...
Who want...
Yeah.
Rukigo or Ichiru, or Rukigo, yeah. Hey, I was trying to think of the ship name for them, or to say Rukia and Ichigo. Ichihime. That's basically the main ship. But the thing is, they're not, they don't interact with each other a lot during the anime series anyway. I'm talking about Ichigo and Otahime. Like, I feel like there's no connection there. But again, we won't know until 1000 Blood War, comes around.
I got something to say otherwise.
Okay. We'll finish up this and then let's see what other stuff that we gotta pull up. So we got releases for Australia.
What I got for you.
All right.
I didn't plan on going into this, but yeah.
Yep. We're diving in there.
That's what I'm doing for next week. I'll keep it for next week.
All right. We'll keep it for next week then. Okay, let's see.
No, I'm gonna read it today, but I'll also read it during the week.
Okay. All right. So for Wednesday the 2nd, we got a lot of DVD and Blu-ray releases for Australia. So here are all of these lovely DVDs and Blu-rays that'll be coming to Australia. So we have Asteroid in Love, the complete series Blu-ray. Black Clover, Season 3, Part 3, episodes 121 to 129. You can get that on a DVD and Blu-ray combo set. Ooh. Then we have Earwig and the Witch DVD, and you can also get it on Blu-ray as well. Fate series, Lord El Milo, El Melio Il's Case Files, Rail Zeppelin, Grace Note, the complete series Blu-ray. Then we have Fruits Basket Season 2, Part 2, episodes 39 through 50. You can either get that on DVD and Blu-ray. Then we have the Goblin Slayer movie, Goblin Crown, on Blu-ray. JoJo's Bizarre Adventures Set 7, Golden Wind Part 2, episodes 21 through 39. You can get that on Blu-ray. Then we got Kandagawa Jet Girls, the complete series Blu-ray. Keep Your Hands Off of My Izuku Ken, Volume 2. And last to round it out is Princess Reincarnations, the complete series DVD. And those are all of your manga and DVD and Blu-ray releases for this coming week. So, wow, that's a lot.
Okay, so you want me to blow your theory that Otahime is supposedly not going to end up with Ichigo?
Yeah, sure. Blow me away. And any other people that think Ichigo and Otahime are not going to be together. By all means, blow us away.
Now remember, this is according to CBR.
Comic book?
And Lewis Kemner. Let's see. This is 5 times that Otahime let her true feelings for Ichigo show.
Alright, bring it.
Alright, so Ichigo Kurosaki was always special to Otahime in a way. And she made her feelings clear multiple times across Bleach. Bleach is a classic shonen action series starring the anti-hero Ichigo Kurosaki and his crew of friends, and they have been through a lot together. Each story arc pits Ichigo, Orihime Inoue, Uryu Ashida, and Chad against stronger and stronger foes. And only their bonds of friendship and trust can see them through to the end. This is especially true of Orihime. Orihime had a difficult childhood, being abandoned by her parents and having only her big brother, Sora, to look after her. But in Bleach, she's ready to make something of herself and comes to realize that her friend Ichigo in particular is special to her. This is one.
Okay.
When Orihime proposed a love race involving Ichigo.
A love race?
Yeah. This scene initially felt like a throwaway gag from Bleach's first scene, but it may have been a little more meaningful in hindsight. Orihime is lonely at heart, having lost her parents and her brother, so she greatly values her friends and classmates and makes the most of what she still has. She didn't like the idea of keeping Ichigo all to herself. Instead, when Orihime heard a rumor that Rukia Kuchiki might have a crush on Ichigo, she proposed that she, Rukia, Tatsuki, and even Chizuru should race each other to see who can win his heart first.
Sounds like that's in their manga.
It was in the show.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's not pay attention.
It's likely Orihime was not just saying this out of fairness, but also because winning that romantic race would prove to her friends and herself that her love is strongest and could overcome all obstacles. Orihime loved Ichigo, but not in a selfish way. She wanted to earn it. This was actually in the show.
Right.
I remember the scene.
Yeah.
When Orihime said goodbye to Ichigo in his room.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Do you remember the part?
Yeah. It's coming back to me now, yeah.
That broke my heart. She couldn't even kiss him.
She wanted to, but she didn't take the chance.
Yeah, but she didn't. This scene took much later. Let me look here. This scene took place much later in Bleach when the Espadas took the fight to Ichigo's friends and the Soul Reapers in Karakura Town. Elsewhere, Ukiura Schiffer cornered Orihime and set the terms for her abduction.
Right.
Then allowed her to say goodbye to one friend before departing for Waco Mundo.
And she chose Ichigo.
She went to everybody, and she couldn't bring it herself to do it. Orihime chose Ichigo and worked up the courage to say a few words to the slumbering hero in his bedroom that night. She admitted all the things she wanted to do with her life, then said that no matter what she did, she would always fall in love with the same person, Ichigo. Orihime even tried to kiss him, but couldn't bring herself to do it. So she departed the room after healing Ichigo's wrist, and that was that.
I know, I remember it now, yeah.
When Orihime knew Ichigo would rescue her in Waco Mundo. Orihime was brave to follow Ukiura to Waco Mundo and on to
Las noches.
Las Noches, where she became Sosuke Aizen's prisoner. Despite her dire situation, Orihime had total conviction in her friend's loyalty to her. And most of all, that her best friend Ichigo would come all the way there to rescue her.
She had total faith in Ichigo when she was captured at Las Noches.
I know!
Oh man.
Ukiora doubted it. But even his cold words could shake Orihime's absolute faith in her friends. I think they meant couldn't.
Spell check, people. Come on.
She had a special bond with them, a shared heart that would always bring them back together. In light of other events, such as the bedroom scene, I wish they would have worded that a little bit better.
Yeah, bedroom scene make it sound like she went all the way with him. People think like, she did that before she left? Okay. Like, wow, okay.
She could have done anything in that bedroom. No, she didn't.
No.
She didn't even kiss him.
They should have said the goodbye scene.
This shared heart is strongest between Orihime and Ichigo in particular. When Orihime felt jealous of Ichigo's connection to Rukia, Orihime's strong feelings toward Ichigo gave her courage and strength, but also opened her up to getting hurt or feeling jealous. Not long after Bleach's Soul Society arc, while Rukia was fighting alongside Ichigo against Hollows and Arankars, Orihime feared he was replacing her in his heart with Rukia. The thought was devastating. She admitted as much to Rangiku Matsumoto, who assured her new friend that Ichigo needed both Rukia and Orihime in his life to sustain him as a hero. No way would Ichigo ever replace Orihime like that. She felt much better after hearing Rangiku's words and never doubted her relationship with Ichigo again. Let's see. When Orihime hated seeing Ichigo get hurt while fighting Grimmjow. During the Waco Mundo story arc, Orihime ended up at Grimmjow's party. I don't know if you want to call it a party.
There was
only Grimmjow and Orihime.
Yeah, that's not really a party.
That little chick. That little Arankar.
I can't remember her name. Nellie L.
Before the final fight could commence, Ichigo.
Go! You said it right the first time.
Assured Orihime that he would win. But then he struggled against Grimchow's release form, Pantera. Little Nell acted as Ichigo's cheerleader and urged Orihime to do the same. Orihime was reduced to tears upon seeing the injured Ichigo and urged him to not only to win, but to concede no more blows for her sake. It broke her heart to see Ichigo suffering. She just wanted the friends to return home safely together. Not to be great action heroes. Spurred on by her kind words, Ichigo rallied himself and finally defeated Grimchow. And tried to evacuate Las Noches with Orihime. That's the power of love in Bleach.
Yep.
And that's it. What do you think?
Okay, yeah, I see it. I definitely see, because when you think about it, Ichigo lost his mom at a young age. And then Orihime, with losing both her parents and her brother, that's kind of where the connection comes from. So yeah, there is some scenes where, Orihime does connect with Ichigo, and they do. You can see some romantic feelings there, because you can see Orihime, you see the way she looks at Ichigo sometimes. She gets lost in thought and stares at him. But again, we want to know what you guys think. Do you guys ship Ichigo and Rukia, or do you guys ship Ichigo and Orihime? I'm fine with either ship.
Ichigo and Orihime, because there's obviously a connection there whenever they look at each other, or they say something, I don't know, off color.
Yeah,
Should I say?
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely see the connection with them too. But
she said, Otakugirl said, we want to know what you think. Do you think are you for Team Rukia, or are you for Team Orihime?
Are you Ichiru,
or
are you Ichime?
Or Taku?
Sharp Rose. But what she was trying to say is that tell us on our social. You froze for a second. What Char was trying to say is that. What she was trying to say is that tell us on our social media pages on Twitter. Yeah. Definitely let us know what you guys think. Do you guys ship Ichigo with Orihime, or do you ship him with Rukia? Make sure you guys, let us know in the comments, and also let us know on our social medias. We're on Twitter and also on Facebook. So sound off there. For me, definitely, I feel like Ichigo definitely clicks with Orihime, but again, the saying goes, opposites attract. So Ichigo could end up with Rukia, because they do tend to bicker at each other, but then they make up later. Again, they both have their pride, but again, we won't know. We've seen it in Bleach. We won't really know per se if Ichigo and Orihime and Rukia end up together until we see 1,000-Year Blood War. It's in the manga that Ichigo ends up with Orihime, but we need to see it in animation form first.
I want to see how they get together.
Exactly. I want to see how they get together too. So bad. That's what I want to see too. So
I guess that's what everybody wants to see, is how
everybody, yes, everyone, every single Bleach fan with every fiber of their being wants to know how the strawberry anti-hero ends up getting the clumsy girl that has a heart of gold. How? Just how?
I would say she has something else, but I can't say it.
No, don't say it. But she does tend, she's got a weird appetite too.
She's got the
Orihime,
same thing I have.
the weird thing is that she has a weird appetite too. She'll try to make the randomest meals.
Oh, she does not know how to cook.
I'm pretty sure Ichigo didn't fall for Orihime for her cooking.
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure he does the cooking. If if it's official that they do end up together, I'm pretty sure Ichigo does the cooking and tells Orihime, stay away from the kitchen. They're like, no cooking. No cooking.
No.
No.
Alright, let's go. Over here. Alright. Now we're gonna go with the Adult Swim schedule for tonight.
Woo!
As we get back to our regularly scheduled program.
Yeah, after our debated love pairings for Bleach, so.
Starting at 8 o'clock, you have Bob's Burgers. At 9 p.m., we have American Dad. At 10 o'clock, we have Family Guy. And 11 o'clock until 4:30, you have Rick and Morty. And then at 4:30, you have Final Space. And then at 5 a.m.
all movies.
Yes.
And you meant to say 4 a.m., not 4:30 a.m. for the Rick and Morty marathon that's going on from 11 p.m. to 4 a.m.
No, the show ends at 4:30.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it moves on to Final Space. Okay. I don't know why I'm stripped by it.
Yeah, Final Space comes on at 4:30.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Now for your Tsunami schedule. For Saturday, June the 5th. Yeah, after Memorial Day, we're going to be in June. It's going to be warm weather, summer.
Everything will be opening back up again.
For those of us who have been vaccinated.
Me.
Me. So why aren't we in the same room?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
We're in the comforts of our own homes.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, so starting at 8 o'clock on Saturday for your Tsunami schedule is going to be Final Space. At 8:30 is American Dad. At 10:30, Rick and Morty. 11 p.m. is going to be Family Guy. At midnight, which starts your block of anime.
Yes.
I think they should do more than just a block.
Yeah.
I think they need to do the entire...
The whole thing. The whole entire thing.
The whole enchilada.
Yep.
What they should start off with is shows that have been on. And then put their midnight block of new anime, you know, like I said, at midnight.
Yeah, newer shows or maybe newer seasons of shows that have been out for a while. Yeah, start with the older shows at 8 and then go down to midnight, and then you got your, shows that have been on that show newer episodes.
And then at 4 a.m., you put more old shows, old anime shows that have been on.
Right.
On.
Mm-hmm.
not, you know, shows like Rick and Morty and Final Space on all movies.
Yeah.
That stuff that's been on Adult Swim.
For years.
So, I don't know. Tsunami, I'm just throwing a bone here.
We're both. We've been throwing a bone for them for like 2 years.
Yes, please.
Just make Saturdays
Love of
just full of
God.
anime. Please. Is that too much to ask?
All of Saturday, Tsunami night. That's all we have.
You play Saturday morning cartoons. What's wrong with having Saturday night be anime?
I know.
That's not too much to ask.
Where was I at?
You were at midnight.
At 8 o'clock, we have Final Space. At 8:30, American Dad. 10:30, Rick and Morty. 11 o'clock, Family Guy. At midnight, My Hero Academia.
Yes.
12:30, Dr. Stone.
Woo.
1 a.m., Food Wars.
Yeah.
1:30, The Promised Neverland.
Oh, yeah.
The most depressing show you will ever watch.
Well, at least the first season is.
It's still depressing. At 2 a.m. is Black Clover. 2:30 is going to be Naruto Shippuden. 3 a.m. is going to be Attack on Titan. And why this next show is still on, I have no idea.
We will never know.
At 3:30 is going to be Dragon Ball Super. At 4 a.m. is Rick and Morty. 4:30 is Final Space. And 5 a.m. is...
Marvel movies!
Yay! I don't know why it can't just be all anime throughout Saturday night, but...
We're not the network. If we were, we
No,
would have made
yeah,
anime
network.
every Saturday night.
And if I did run Saturday night, I would be having strictly anime.
Yeah.
Alright, so... You want to know what DVDs come out, don't you?
Yes. Yes, we do.
So do I. Let's see. So Tuesday's gonna be June the 1st.
Yep.
Apare Ranman. Ranman.
Ranman. Akari Ranman?
Man or whatever. Something like that. I don't know how it's pronounced.
Pronounce it best you
Black
can.
Club 3-part 4 DVD. It's a combo set.
Woo!
And Emma, a Victorian Romance, Season 2.
Ooh.
Last Exile, Fam, The Silver Wing. It's on Blu-ray. Oh, good show. Mob Psycho 100, Season 1.
Mom.
Psycho Mob. Oh. Mysterious Girlfriend X.
I think I've heard of that. I've heard of that title. Just never watched it. I believe I have. I've heard of the title, just never seen it.
You might have heard of this next one.
Okay.
Naughty Nymphos. It's on DVD. It's Ow.
I've never heard of that one, but the title sounds so funny.
Shachibatal President.
Shachibatal President.
Time for battle.
Oh man. I think I don't know if I've heard of that one. I'll have to look it up later. What?
You don't know you heard of that one before?
I don't think I have. Naughty Nymphos? Is that the title? Naughty
Nymphos.
Naughty Nymphos. No, I actually never heard of that title. I've never heard of it. Never heard of it. Never heard of it or seen it. But now I gotta look it up now because now I'm interested. Now I gotta see what this show's about.
What? You're seriously going to do this?
Yes.
I don't think you really do.
Why?
I can't say it.
Oh, is it one of
DVD?
Oh, is it an adult DVD? Oh, okay. Never mind. Even though I'm an adult, I know my boundaries.
I mean, it has the word nympho in it. Come on.
Nimbo.
You have to know that it's gonna be something around the realm of adults.
I didn't know. It hit me later, like a truck.
Okay, that's your DVD releases for June the 1st.
Okay. You almost said June the 8th. We're not even... Oh my god. Okay. And before you leave, lovely people, we are going to wrap up our soon-to-be finals for our women's battle royale. And I was late making the poll, so we're just going to go with the results that are on the polls that are still 6 hours away from being finished.
How's my side been doing?
So far, I'm trying to think. You had the old, no, you had the newer ones, right? You had the newer heroes.
New one.
So, your side actually have Sailor Moon taking on Yoruichi. So we got Sailor Moon taking on Bleach.
How's that new?
Oh wait, no. It was Homura taking on Kaguya from Naruto. So Magical Girl taking on a Ninja Queen.
Say the names again.
Homura Kemi from Madoka Magica, and then Kaguya from Naruto.
I picked some good ones.
Yeah, you did. You picked some good ones. My side has Sailor Moon taking on Yoruichi. So Magical Girl is taking on Shinigami.
A magical girl taking on a ninja, basically.
Yeah! Two magical girls taking on different, like, supernatural, well, no, Yoruichi is more supernatural, Kaguya is a ninja. So, yeah. So, here's what we have for the remaining 6 hours that are left on here. We're gonna go with the numbers that we have right now. We're starting with your side first. So 9 people liked it, 14 votes are being tallied. If you guys still not have yet voted, there are 6 hours left remaining on this poll, but we're going with the results that we have right now. So, Neptuna commented on, she said, expect it as much, because the numbers do not lie on what I'm looking at right now. So, Homura, 35.7, while Kaguya had 64.3. I feel like we're about to get Naruto taking on Bleach. And it wouldn't be the first time either.
No, it wouldn't.
No, it would not. So Kaguya moves on to the finals. And let's see who moves on. So let's see. We got Sailor Moon, Usagi Utsukino taking on Miss Yoruichi from Bleach. 9 people liked it. 18 votes were cast. There's 5 hours left remaining on this poll. But we're going to go with the numbers that we have. And of course, Neptune comment again. Expected as much from the numbers. So, Sailor Moon, 33.3. Of course, our girl, Yoruichi, 66.7. That was a no-brainer if I ever saw one. So now, it is again another rematch between Bleach and Naruto. We have Kaguya taking on Yoruichi. Now, the question is, will Kaguya take our famous Shinigami Queen down and take her crown? Or will Yoruichi make it 3 in a row for her Women Battle Royale wins? That is yet to be determined. And I mean yet. So you got your semi-final combatants, and that means once that battle is done, we gotta come up with a new one. That will be another thing to come up with.
Those are simply just the strongest.
Yep.
You know, female warriors. Now we have to come up with evil.
Ooh. Villains? Ooh. I like that plan. So we're gonna start with the guys first, then the ladies, or are we gonna go with the lady villains, or the lady villains first? Okay. Alright, we'll let the male villain go first. So we got our new Battle Royale already lined up. We got our old versus new villains. The boys. We got the bad
and they're
boys.
All evil.
Yep. And they know it. Yep. So that is.
Do you want to do the old one again, and I'll take the new?
Yeah, why not? Why not? Well,
okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and leave you guys on an awesome note. We hope that you guys enjoy your Memorial Day tomorrow. Get out with the family. Maybe grill some burgers, hot dogs. Have a good time. Yeah, bratwurst. Enjoy your Memorial Day with your family, guys, and also, stay safe. If you have not got your COVID shots, please do get them. They're still going on. The mask mandate here in Ohio will literally end on the 2nd. So we will no longer have to wear masks outside or in certain places if businesses still don't allow masks being worn inside, or if they do, it's all up to them. But make sure you guys subscribe to our channel, like all of our videos. Remember, look for that big orange hazard sign that is above my head, because that's us, because we post our videos every Sunday. We try to do it at least maybe around 3, 4, 5 p.m. recording all of our shows. We have done voice actor interviews and so many more. We covered so many other battles that we have done. And again,
we're still working on getting voice actors.
That's right, Mr.
Behind the scenes.
Yep.
So.
We're still working on getting more. Hard to reach some of them.
Close to getting one important, one big one.
Yeah, like the biggest one we could possibly get. Still,
we're not gonna say who it is,
but it's gonna be big as Conan and Hercules. It's gonna be huge. and we're gonna live stream it on our YouTube channel.
Yes.
So that is gonna be the funnest day ever for us, and of course for our interviewee. You will find out when we find out. So, yeah.
Yes.
So we are gonna leave you guys on that note. Enjoy your Memorial Day, guys, and we will see you guys next Sunday. Bye.
Bye.